That's
She's
what I
on
like to
10.
say around our house as well.
You should have seen her the other day. She's fussing at Tommy about making a pizza. My post about what's
It's going to click. So there's a 10-second delay between eCam and what's showing on Facebook. Because right now you and I can see each other. People are going to know what we're saying. And now we click right over into us right here. Bing.
okay? Hold on. So there's a 10-second delay.
So you and I are talking, but they don't get anything until 10 seconds later.
Got you. Ooh, why the long delay though?
I don't know. I can see. I don't know if there's a way to fix that. I like the radio show. There was a delay with Transformation Talk Radio.
Yep,
We
it
had
was.
close to a 10-second delay as well. So we had to kind of wait and see. So we know with this, if we have like a question and answer on one of our lives, that we want to give a few minutes, not minutes, seconds to like let it catch up with us.
Okay.
Um,
Well, it's interesting because on the eCam screen, you're kind of pixelated, but on the screen, YouTube, you're not.
I wonder if that's your
Okay.
computer. Because right now that looks, I like the bigger screen. So I have bigger squares for our heads. Last time around, they were smaller squares for our heads.
Okay.
So you can wear your big wig anytime you want.
Okay. I like that
Uh-huh.
option.
And then when I want to just do the bouffant like my mom had back in the 70s, we're clear. So
We're
I
clear.
like it.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh God. That
I
is too
have
funny.
on here, since this is going to be and I can change the backgrounds of this stuff at any time as well. So it
The
doesn't have to be
background
this,
of our own background.
like where, if you're looking at the phone, because you can't see it, right? If you're looking at the phone and you're watching us on Facebook right now on your phone or your iPad, right?
Okay, I'm on my iPad. Yeah, I just put it on my top of my computer so I can see both.
So right now we've got like the purple with the gold flexes in there and where our borders are purple.
Yes. Oh,
I
okay, gotcha.
I can change all of that so we can do different type of backgrounds. See, now you can see why I kept telling you to move left yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm trying to
Is trying to
figure
get
it
your
out.
body in the schedule, in the square. Those of you that are
It's
joining
what?
us, it's just LaShawn and I doing our thing. We
Oh,
have this free workshop coming up And so as we are sorting out how to use Ecamm, which is a freaking genius thing that they put together, people, you get to just hang out with us. You can say hi, let us know you're here. Um, I have a little game to play as well. Oh, Jazzy Bear says, not a big wig.
Oh shit! I mean, we on live.
We're on
They
live
can
live.
hear us now. Oh, I
Yes.
didn't know you unmuted us. Okay.
Okay, so in the intro, it automatically mutes. Hi, Annette.
Hey,
The
Annette.
intro automatically mutes us. So I'm going to see if I can put music behind it, royalty-free music, so that it's got some sort of music intro to go with
Okay.
a moving background. I added in the clicker so it could count down so people knew that we were starting in a minute and the countdown.
Okay.
And then it automatically transitions into this screen, which then we are live. They can hear us. They'll see us transition from the opening screen, the intro, to us live.
Okay. So my question: did you just see the hearts? Was there hearts?
There might have been. I'm reading comments from what am I on?
So I
Ecamm.
still won't be able to see comments though, right?
There might have been. I'm reading comments from. Well, I'm listening to us. I'm making us very loud, and I'm listening to us on my own phone. Um. So Oh, I love it. Very professional. Any feedback you guys have, this is the time. You're not going to hurt our feelings. If you don't like the colors, if you saw the intro and you want something else, we're just playing with some ideas. If the letters are too big, too small, if we should be saying something else, this is going for Paranormal Road Trips YouTube channel show that we're going to be producing ourselves. And hopefully, I'm in the process of figuring out how to turn that also into a podcast. So it'll be cool shows where we can put in pictures, which I'm going to play with in just a minute to see how that works. Of places we've been to, investigated, videos. Spirit Walker Nicole's waving, hey. Um, so
I want
this is
to see the comments. I want to see this stuff. Can I not see this? Is there a way to figure that out?
she. Uh, you can see everything. So what will happen is that when we're doing Paranormal Road Trip stuff, it will only go into Paranormal Road Trip's YouTube page, right? And then we can stream it onto Facebook if we want to. And when we do that, you just have to be on our YouTube page and you should be able to see the comments.
So I'm on YouTube right now though.
Dragon Rider, which YouTube page are you watching this from? Are you watching this from Shades or from Paranormal Road Trip? And if one of you is on there, your title name font might be bigger than thicker font. Yep, no, I see that. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Um,
So I should be on Shades and not Paranormal Road Trip right
no,
now.
you could be. I'm going to switch it over right now. Spirit Walker Nicole says we sound great today.
Oh, thank you. Did we
Well,
sound bad yesterday?
I put headphones on. I'm going to transfer to the computer at the end. I want to see if there's an echo because I went into the audio and changed the echo settings from my computer. So towards the end, we're going to disconnect from our headphones and we're going to see if we echo without them. This is all, we're all playing games. We love this. This is great. Spirit Walker Nicole, go, no echo like last time. Oh, okay. So Dragon Rider is on Paranormal Road Trip. Perfect. So this is live streaming to Paranormal Road Trip right now on YouTube.
Okay. Okay. What's happening? I mean, I'm on Paranormal Road Trip on YouTube. But I can't see the comments. All right, did you address that with me already? Because I'm confused.
I didn't know you were on there already. Let's go over here. So hey
Yeah, so
D Renee. Let me tell you, she is a lifesaver, that D Renee. Hey, so it shows me we're live. It comes up. Oh, look at us. Okay. We are doing our thing. If I click on it, watching. If I show live chat, guarded privacy, community guidelines, got it. Okay, so that's something we want to look into to see if there's a way for people to interact with one another in the comments on YouTube so that you can see them. You know what I mean? Like I can
yes.
click I like it, I can click that I'm watching it.
but I can't
Um,
even see it on Facebook. On Okay, so I'm on Shade's Facebook,
mhm.
and I cannot see the comments on there either.
That's weird.
And I saw when I get out of it, I
Hmm.
see that there was one comment made.
Oh yeah, we've got Spirit Walker Nicole's talking to us on there. Jazzy Bear was talking to us on the Facebook page.
Nope,
Well,
I'm not getting it.
hopefully we'll be recording these in person. You know what I mean?
I got you. Yeah,
So the shows I'm hoping that we do in person.
right.
This is going to be how this workshop. Let me click on this and see how this works. Doo,
Okay,
doo.
I got the comments on Shades. Okay, because I have to swipe on my iPad. So then for YouTube, is there a swipe? Did anybody make any comments?
On YouTube, I can only see it through Ecamm. I cannot find the comments on YouTube. Spirit Walker Nicole, go over to YouTube and see if you can figure out how to do comments for Paranormal Road Dash Trip. Though Spirit Walker Nicole says looks like you could see everything with those red glasses.
See? Oh, Lord. We always,
Do you see
this,
what I just put up there? Can you see that now? Are
yeah.
you on a page? I can make this bigger, smaller. This is how
Spirit-
I can add in slides.
Oh, yes, I see that. Okay, okay, got you. Get back. No. A Spirit Walker Nicole said, "Hey, Nikki baby." Hi, Nikki baby. Okay. Okay. Paranormal Road Trip
Of course, no one can
2.
see her because now we're over here. But
Right.
so
That's
this is
fine.
cool. We can make things bigger and smaller. So we can add in pictures for this free 4-week Dive into Your Intuition Master Series. If we wanted to do any type of slides, I just need them ahead of time so that I can put them up when we want people to see things if we want to do that. But this is going to be great for when we're doing workshops. If we do them this way through like Ecamm and we're doing Zoom workshops, um,
Okay.
because I
I
also
saw
can.
Amy Huffman is watching.
Hey,
Okay.
this ain't my unmade bed. You can talk to the children. Okay, so and then like here's our manifestation jar that we're going to be making on June 22nd for our event in Marietta, California, right? So and then
Yeah.
that's what everyone sees. They can still hear us talking. Um, aren't they pretty, you guys? You guys get to make these if you can come up to the workshop. June 22nd, you get to create your own jars. There's going to be all sorts of stuff out on a table. You're going to create your jar, and then we're going to do readings after each jar is made. So you're going to hold your jar, and we're going to tell you why you created that jar, what's going on in your life right now, what you're looking at creating, all based on your intuition. So yay for us. But I love how, okay, and then I can go back to just us.
Uh,
So you give it 10 seconds, and now it's going to
Sec-
go from that picture to us.
okay. So now I gotta swipe again. Okay. So I'm assuming that so far as the comments on the Facebook, well, we're on Shades Facebook, but you said we will be on Paranormal Road Trips, right?
Facebook,
Yes.
you and yes, so we'll have to put together and finish the real Facebook page, not the group page. You know what I mean? We were talking about that
Right, right,
about
right, right, right.
yep. From there I can, as long as I can log in, I can log into that page. It'll stream onto Paranormal Road Trips page and YouTube.
Okay.
Then we'll create the podcast after the fact, and then that can go out to podcast platforms.
Okay. Got it.
And then if
Okay.
we want to do readings, workshops, once you can remember how to log into your Facebook page.
No, no, okay, like I was looking for the thing because it told me that I couldn't even change my password because I don't use it enough. I don't use my device enough on Facebook to change it, and it's a situation ish, whatever they said. And I was just like, huh?
Safety reasons. You cannot get into your own.
On page, right? But you'll let everybody else into my page and hack it and stuff. Get out of here with that.
That's what she said.
Yeah, right. Like, this is a pain in the tail. But anyway, I do have to figure that out. So, where are we at? Hold on. So there's oh no, there's now we're down to one on YouTube.
Yep, we've got 12 on Facebook. So if you're just joining us now, we are working out kinks, details on our presentation, if you will, because we've got a free, oh dear, 4-week workshop coming up here in June. And so we're going to be using this platform. We're also going to be creating YouTube shows for Paranormal Road Trip, as well as then I will figure out how to then create those into podcasts so that we'll be able to do the podcast platform as well. But for those of you that are joining, if you want a quick little mini reading, let me know. Give me your name, because we appreciate you guys tuning in. So we've got the font is kind of funky. I'll work on that. The backgrounds will probably change. Paranormal Road Trip, maybe a little bit more of a darker background. We want it more kind of spook factor because we're talking about the paranormal, ghost stories. Oh, we could do a whole show on when your co-host disappears. Yes. Do you have any cards with you?
I have my books and I got my tarot cards in my purse right here.
I don't think I need your purse, everyone. This is her credit card number, and she will be paying for your readings this evening. So just go ahead and give everybody your credit card number, LaShawn. 555.
Last week, 5 5 and 5 5s.
And some more
Okay.
fives. Okay. And a whole bunch of tens. Just tens and fives. I don't even have that in my wallet. Who are we fooling over here?
Seriously though. Hey.
Now,
Oh,
if
you
you
can't
have a
see her.
question, LaShawn has her big book of answers as well. That was really fun that we did that a couple days ago. And I've got on the desk my tarot, and I've got my regular cards.
AD man, I'm closest to heaven right now. I'm on a flight back to San Diego from New York.
Are you on the flight right now? Like, you paid money? Well, I guess you might have. That's a long flight. And you tuned into us? Aww.
Do we know who that is?
Picture. Can you see it? You have your big red glasses on.
I know, and I was going to say Sally Jesse Raphael. Yes, Sally Jesse Raphael, the African American version. There you have it.
She says yes, you know who she is, so I'll let you figure
Yes.
that out. Or she's on the airplane and doing like, oh, I feel honored that we are in flight from New York to San Diego. Woo!
I can't blow the picture up. I have no idea. Is AD? See, now y'all got me over here curious, and I'm not computer literate, so I'm never gonna know who this is.
You know what I do? I screenshot pictures like that and then I blow them up.
There we go. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Nope.
All right, so I've got D. Renee, Cindy, and Jen Hensley. If you guys have a question, you've read my sister Ari and wife before. Yep, I remember you guys. If you have a question, it works good for the book. So Annette's from Oklahoma. She's in Oklahoma right now.
Oh, you traveling fast? Hold on, done. Save photo.
What's wrong with LaShawn's side view of her headphone?
Is that what's happening right now?
Well, that's what Spirit Walker Nicole's talking about.
Oh, okay.
So Jen, Cindy, or D, do you have a question? I mean, you guys are going to get little mini readings anyway, but works well if you have a question. Um, it's hot in here. Oh,
Okay.
Cindy, you asked a big question. I guess oh, Cindy, we'll start with you. Now, questions
Oh,
like that involve free will. LaShawn, are you with us?
I'm here,
What's that
right?
beeping? Did you hear that beep?
Yes,
Raise your
that is
hand.
my
It's like a hearing aid
my
test.
yeah. That's my vacuum underneath my desk. I accidentally kicked it.
She
But I
said,
was looking at the other camera, which is why you were looking at my headphones because I forgot I should not be looking at camera 2. I should be looking at camera 1.
there you go. Amy.
Okay.
Amy, do you have any
No.
questions? Amy, you always have questions. I love it. Okay, so Cindy wants to know if her husband will beat cancer. So again, that's free will. Those are harder ones. We can seek the book to see what you get there, but that is one where that's first of all, sorry that he has cancer and that he's
Yes.
going through that process. Um, but questions like that go into his free will. Um, I mean, we could pull a tarot card out, but that's what he's thinking right in this minute. And I can't even tell if that's accurate or if it's based on what your hopes are. So
Right. And I
now that
did
I
pull
pulled
a
it,
tarot for that. What'd you get for tarot?
I'll pull a tarot for that one. All right.
I
Amy
got
is about
I got the
spirit.
4 of Wands, and that's I got the 4 of Wands, which is a yes card. And it's the 4 of Wands is about harmony and balance, relaxation, and celebrating. So there's that. It's a return of home. Okay, so I did do the book though.
What'd you get on
What
the
you get
book?
on your what you get on your card?
I got two fell out, the hangman and the three of wands. So I got a maybe card and a yes card. The maybe card's all about surrendering and letting go, new perspectives, enlightenment, acceptance, sacrifice, change, and release, which when you get diagnosed with something like that, I mean, you would have to be able to speak on that better than I can, but like your life kind of flashes before your eyes, doesn't it? So it is a time of letting go and surrendering and of change. And yet the three of wands is about preparation, progress, expansion, moving forward.
Right. I got Let It Go in the book.
Which makes sense. Yeah.
You're right.
Letting go of all outcomes and just supporting the here and now and being present in this moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Cancer's a dirty little booger. We we had a meeting on Zoom the other day with cancer patients, and it's been going really well. It's something that I didn't expect to happen, if you will. It just started out as, what do you need type of situation? How can we support you? And then it's just like gone beyond that. It's been pretty actually amazing
He's
thus far.
terminal and non-operational stage 4. Day to day.
State.
That's all we can do right now
Yep.
is day to day. And but how many people have been diagnosed with terminal stage 4 cancer and have beat it
Made it.
or
Hmm.
been able to prolong their life based on the medicine that's out there now and the technology? So, I mean,
My
that's
my grandmother lived a whole year past what they gave her. They gave her literally, it went from a couple of days to a couple of weeks to I think it was they gave like actually gave her 2 months, and she lived a whole year before she passed of it. So it's but this is one of those questions as well, is why psychics and mediums, people who do card pools, don't do health questions or even legal stuff.
Hmm.
because the outcome is always different. But then you hear, well, then how can you do this thing or give readings if it can change because of whatever that reason is, the vibrations and things like that? Well, it's very easy. This is what it is for right now. Okay, this is what the universe wants you to know now. This is what your guides are telling you right now. However, that can change based off a whole lot of things, decisions, vibrations. There's a lot that goes into it. So yeah, but we do the best we can
That
with
we
those type
do.
of questions. Yeah.
Okay, D Renee is open, so I'm going to start and then pull a couple tarot cards off of it.
For who?
D Renee.
I can't see. I don't know where we're at. What's the question? Are we
She
doing
doesn't
the
have a
book?
question. This is no question for her. I'm just pulling
So this
some
is just
cards.
whatever. Okay.
She's waving though. Good. Glad wave, Diane. No question for you. No question at all. Questions are easier for us to do it this way, but I got you started, Diane. I've got the trust card upside down, the abundance card, actually, which came out twice because I was going to start with you, and the abundance card fell out, and now I'm back in your energy, and the abundance card is back out. But you are needing to trust this energy that's coming up for you. And then you got the energy card upside down and the space card upside down. So in order for you to manifest and create, you've got to trust that your gut is telling you the right thing. And you
Mm.
need some space in order to create. And the energy part of it is also needing space. And I'm pretty sure that you don't have a lot of time to have space by yourself, seeing how you still have little ones at home. So with that being said, you have the caution card and the rejection card upside down. So don't self-sabotage. That's what it's telling me. So when you have the caution card and the rejection card upside down, it's more of us self-sabotaging ourselves with what you can create and move into a new space. They're kind of like kick up your spiritual boots. Like it's time to get back into that spiritual sense of self. So I don't know if you've just been very human the past year or two. But as we're approaching our birthdays, we are in a space of transition and that spiritual rebirth. So if you're feeling like it's time to make some changes, do it because you have the illumination card and the sweetness card that go hand in hand with that as well. And so it's all about bringing your light to what you're doing and being creative about it as well. So whatever's going on with you is a transitional phase. Don't get in your head about it. Don't
Hmm.
self-sabotage yourself about it. Give yourself some space to do it. What do you got, LaShawn?
Well, in the book, it says don't miss an opportunity, which kind of plays into exactly what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
However, I decided to also do a numbers card for you. And you got the 111, which is all about intuition. It's about having patience and being able to listen for the clarity that you're looking for, and just taking a deep dive in and doing some self-reflection, if you will. Okay. You're on the right track to making things happen, but it's really about, and we've been learning this as well, about keeping the right people in your circle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, happiness and new opportunities. So far as the tarot, it's the Queen of Pentacles, which is about having financial security and creature comforts. I kind of like that word. What the hell is a creature comfort though? Um, oh, nurture, comfort, and stability. Duh.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lord have mercy. Okay. Where are
Okay.
we at? Let me see.
We've got AD
Oklahoma.
on our airplane. She is changing careers. How will that go? So let's answer her question since she's in an airplane.
She says she closer to heaven. I love that.
D Renee says, "Thank you, ladies. That makes sense."
Oh, you're more than welcome. And let's see.
All right, AD
Okay,
and
so
career.
this is AD.
Yep.
Out of the book, it says the situation is unclear, but let's look into that further. The situation is unclear, and we're talking career, right?
Yep.
Ah, ironically, I pulled the Ace of Swords in reverse, and this is about confusion and chaos and clouded judgment. Ma'am, please hush. It says that you're being shielded from the world, so to speak. Okay, um, that you're not sure about how to bring things into fruition, if you will, or maybe you're just kind of afraid to make some moves. Okay, we're just really gonna need you to step out of your head, step out of your comfort zone, and just move forward, push forward. Okay, reverse the positioning of your thinking, if you will. Did I just say that? Okay. I, well, it
She
is what it
says
is.
she says yes. And you know what I got? The Page of
What you
Wands
got?
reversed. With the Page of Wands reversed is lack of direction, delays, procrastination, creating conflict, poor communication, bad news, and instability. So we want, like you said, to switch this into the embodiment of ideas and discovery, limitless potential, free spirit, exploring, excitement, freedom. So I
Hmm.
feel like this may not be your end game, that maybe this is that space of, it's almost like a limbo feeling for me. Like it's to get to the next step, that you're not going to be there very long if you are into this energy. It's here to learn. Take all of the bad, and I don't want to say you're going to have a whole bunch of bad stuff at you, because you know it's not how we work, but take the lessons, that's a better word, that are coming
Yeah.
at you in the space right now, flip it all, because now you're ahead of the game by knowing this information, and then jumping into the end of this year, beginning of next year, move into a whole nother space career wise again. So a lot of people like to stay at a job for long periods of time.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the younger generations anymore, but like, don't try and stick it out. That's the thing. Use this as the lesson it is, and to make the connections, and then already be one step ahead of looking for a different place by the end of the year.
Yeah, and I pulled 666 for you so far as a number card, but that's all about reflecting as well.
That's
Okay.
one of my favorite numbers. I see that often, and it's about go back in.
Yeah, well, the thing about it is everybody hates 666, because it's, the mark of the beast and all this other stuff, so they say. But you, once again, and I can't express this enough, is where there is good, there is bad. Okay, so just think of it, do your research, look up these things that you have questions about, and find out what the opposite side of that is. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, you know I'm just gonna leave that there, but that's also about going in, with your gut feelings on things, and taking time to invest in in your truths and what you're thinking and how you're feeling deeply.
She said, yes, this transition will not be easy, but it's
Yes,
going to be good. It's going to be good.
I love
Yep.
that. That's good.
Amy Huffman, career change, question mark. Company, let me go back up to her exact question. She said, la la, is career slash company change coming, question mark. Amy Huffman.
Huh. So out of the book is to take charge. I
Mm-hmm.
like that though. um so far as tarot, though, let's see what we have here. Power and domination. So this is the Six of Pentacles. It's about power and domination, take doing some self-care, you need to take some time to invest in yourself, if you will. Oh boy, hold on. When it comes to the job specifically, I think they're right on that. You just need to take charge. It's what is it that you want to do you feel like you're kind of stuck in where you're at? Do you, feel like you need to go ahead and move along? What is it you need? I think the first step to things is one, listening to your intuition, and
Hmm.
two, making a really conscious decision to take the time out to see exactly what your wants are and what you don't want. That's really, really important, because when you do that, I feel that you'll get more clarity. You understand? I just feel like when we write stuff down, it's just 10 times better because you can see it. And I got this 0707 card, which is all about compromise and self awareness. Okay, professionalism, empathy, which we know you're a huge empath as well. So, and that's just letting go of what does no longer serve you. So, if you feel that the position that you are in right now, and this is a part of that taking charge part, if you feel that the position that you're in now is not serving you for your highest best, then you need to get out.
I got the Empress card upside down. So
Oh,
it's the yes card upside down. So the energy
mhm,
that I feel like you're in, Amy, is creative blocks, codependent, lack of
mm,
focus, indecisive, a bit overwhelmed, a little bit anxious. I know that in your career you have made a move, but I don't feel that it's settled right within you, hence this card. Now, if we
mhm,
can remove that energy to gain a clearer focus, now you're into abundance. You're back into nurturing yourself in the
yep.
feminine energy. So maybe not having to be quite the authority figure and being more in this feminine energy. Um, it also is about parenting. So it's about work life balance, which I know is extremely important to you. So finding that focus, finding that career that can give you that work life balance again, and then feeling accomplished, having growth, evolution, and action. So if you are looking at making that career change now, these cards are ready to be turned. You've got a couple months in here before the end of the year. This is a good time for putting your feelers out there. Come to the June 22nd Create Your Own Manifestation Jar workshop, Amy. Um, but let's work on that energy of putting out what it is that you want, making those ideas come into a reality. Because if you do make the shift, according to both sides of it, you're on the right track to do so. And yet, if you stay where you're at, you're just going to be where you're at, and you're going to be in that energy, which there's nothing wrong with it if you are happy with it. So we'll leave you with that. Been applying and sticking to what I want from jobs this time. Yes, good. Stick to your guns while you have the job. That's that old saying from my grandparents. Apply for a job while you have a job, right? Um, there she is. Okay. Jenny Hensley. Everybody's got work. You know what? Honestly, a lot of my sessions lately, I don't know about you, but have been career oriented this year.
mhm. Yeah, it's been career oriented, but it's also been about like their space, their homes, a lot of financial stuff that's around that. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's well, this is the year of abundance, the year of finance as an eighth year of 2024. So it makes sense for people to be looking into that space of career, financial gain and abundance. What we're getting stuck in is that there's a whole bunch of barriers that are not allowing us to see past and into the future. So we just sit in it. And so
Mm,
that's not the year of 2024 is not to sit in it. It's to actually create it, manifest it so that we can have that abundance moving forward into the ninth year, which is the spiritual year next year.
a spiritual year next year, huh?
So anybody that's on a life path 9, it's going to be something for us. And saying, okay, so Jen Hensley, any changes with work coming up with her 9 to 5 and side gig? Go to the Book of Answers.
Let's go to the book of answers
That's where I
here.
feel like we need the wheel, right? Where we can just
I
hear it go
know
shoo,
we
game
probably do.
show time.
Well, it says laugh at about it. Okay, so what was
Any changes with work coming up with my 9 to 5 and side gig? Girl, I'm laughing for you right now because I'm tired. You've got a 9 to 5 and a side gig. Ugh,
right?
I, I mean, we've all been there, done that. That is a lot of energy and work.
Yeah.
Laugh at it. Okay. Let's see what your cards have to say. So yeah,
I got the ten of wands in reverse, so it's all up. What did you
I
not?
got, I got the 8 of wands in reverse.
Okay, okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay. So the ten of wands in reverse is all about being burnt out and overstressed. Okay, it's about you needing to release and delegate things. Okay, so if that means you need to delegate that position to someone else to be stressed out over, or whatever the case may be, then you just may have to do that.
she
Okay.
said, laughing face. Yes, laughing fits! Exclamation point.
I mean, I hate that we go to our place of business or jobs or career, because I don't feel like it's a career unless you really enjoy it. That's just my
Right.
personal opinion. If you don't enjoy it, then it's a job, and in my personal opinion, then why be there? I can't tell y'all how many times I took my supervisors to my office at their place. Okay. I did. And one time I said, come to my office. And she said, well, where is your office? I said, come follow me. I took her outside and I said, you see all this sunshine and how nice it is? I need to
Because
be
if
in.
I was on break, we'd be at Starbucks, Biosh. Uh huh. Yeah.
Right? You know me. But I really needed to let her know that, okay, I love being in this sunshine. It makes me happy. But when I'm in those doors, I am no longer happy. So with that being said, I'm giving you my 2 weeks notice right now. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I didn't even have a backup plan at the time. And I've done this several times when it comes to jobs. It's just when you get that pit in your stomach and you're nauseous and you're just dreading going to work, why do it? I'm not, don't get me wrong, y'all. I'm not saying quit your jobs and just go out on a leap of faith like I have done, but here's the thing, the difference between me and the way a lot of people think when it comes to that is I really believe in the word faith.
Hmm.
Okay. And I take that to heart and I just go with the flow of it. And, I did tell one of my employers, I'm going to step out on faith. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't have another job. I'm going to go to school. And she says, well, if you're going to, she said, if you need to come back, you're more than welcome to. And I looked her dead in her eyes and I said, I really appreciate that, but I won't be back because I took that step of faith to just go with what my heart was telling me to do and how I was feeling, not knowing what was going to happen. And sometimes it really does just take that. Now, once again, I'm not saying you guys quit your job and then come back and blame LaShawna Luminous Mystic because of, whatever happens. But I am saying is take a chance on yourself, take a chance on listening to your heart and listening to your intuition for a change, however that may be. Maybe it is quitting the one and going to something else right away, and that's okay. I'm gonna leave it at what I'm gonna leave it at that. I'll pick a card, a number card while you talk to her.
So the 8 of wands just backs up exactly what LaShawn talked about. It's upside down: delays, frustration, holding off, waiting, panic, slowing down, missed opportunities, lack of energy. It's like it is kind of a running joke in your mind of like, oh my gosh, right? And yet I do feel that where you're at is where you kind of need to be
Mm,
for the next step. Burnout is accurate. Yeah. Like and you're frustrated, right? So your energy is matching where you're at. So you've got to work on reversing this card and putting it into action, movement, fast change, sudden action, getting results, making quick decisions, allowing yourself to be in a higher vibration to see clearly and to attract that to you. So burnout, Absolutely. You are just at wit's end with working all these hours, giving so much of yourself. Jen, I want you to do more for yourself in those moments you can. Even like LaShawn said, to walk outside, if you work inside, to see the sunshine for a minute, smell the fresh air, and just clear your head for a second, that's going to bring your vibration back up here. And
Mm-hmm.
I would hold off for you in the job part of it till you can feel your energy coming back so that you can attract that same energy to you. You know what I mean? Where you're at isn't bad, but it's just taxing and it's way too much for you to have to be doing as time goes on. So there is a shift for you, but it's like you're almost breaking out of the quicksand. You know what I mean? Like just get out of this quicksand energy um, for you, because at the end of the day, we have every opportunity to reverse these cards. And your reversed
Yes.
cards on both ends are freaking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
What did you get numbers wise for her?
So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and obviously, that's alignment. That's about being in alignment. But it's also about good luck and trusting the process of things. Okay, and just knowing that you're going to succeed in what it is that you're going for, as long as it is in your heart. Okay, did I am I the only one that just saw what I just saw in
What'd you
your room?
just see? In mine? No, I was writing down this question. What'd
I
you see?
saw a I saw like a flash of light, but it was really bright on, like, around the bed area. Nope, it's on the other side of you. Okay. Um yeah,
Black
so
Witch.
with yeah, like right on the side of you. Yeah. Um yeah, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Just be, and this is just for everybody, and I can't say this enough. You want to be cautious as to your surroundings, and your feelings about your surroundings, because that's really important. Okay. But you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be good. And Jamie's absolutely right. With those cards in reverse is nothing but amazing, because when you talk about the Ten of Wands in the upright position, it's all about accomplishments. It's about, completion of things. So once again, looking at it from the opposite end, and what's for you. We got to go through it to get to it. Okay,
Okay.
y'all hear the 4 year
If
old?
you're new to the vibe right now, welcome. LaShawn and I are doing our thing. The beginning of this episode started out with us working out our YouTube page with Paranormal Road Trip. We're going to be doing YouTube shows, which then I'm going to be turning into podcasts and sending out on platforms. So becoming our own podcast host as opposed to having an outside person do it, which to me is really exciting because I wanted to do this for quite some time. So we're playing with this format and the setup and our squares. And because you guys join us, we're also doing readings, but we're doing readings with questions. So these are quick readings. Throw up a question in the chat box, and we'll get to a few more. My knee is holding up pretty well, so I can do a few more. It's about every
That's
hour and a half that I have to then put my foot up and rest it in ice. What's fun though is that we're playing with these type of things, so you guys can see the messy bed behind me from when my girls were home for the weekend from college. But this is stuff that we're playing with. But for those of you that are just joining us, and you don't know, LaShawn and I are putting together a 4-week free Diving into Your Intuition Master Series. You can see that 1 through 4, that's every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You have to sign up at shadestospirit.com because we will send out a Zoom link the next day. So in case you can't make it because you're not here with us in Pacific Standard Time on the West Coast, you're going to be able to watch the videos. You can go back through until the end of July and study the videos, work on your own intuition. We're going to be working on pairing archangels with your gifts and who to call on. We're going to work on how to identify energy, working in our chakras and vibrations. Third week is going to be how to do self readings with various tools. And then I'll be sending out an email to everybody the week before of things maybe you'd like to bring to class to do like with us. So LaShawn's going to be doing the pendulum part for week 3. So if you've got a pendulum, bring it. So we'll be sending out little reminders of things that you can bring. And then how to work on paranormal investigating safely at your own home if you think you have activity. So you can sign up at shadesofspirit.com. Um, so no, this is fun. I'm working on like switching different screens and all that other stuff, you guys. So um, okay, so with I'm going back up here. Lori B, your question was, all right, LaShawn, what is the next shift she should make? I
What
don't know
is
if
the
Brooke's going to answer that question for you.
Yeah, that one's that's kind of what is the next shift? Well, let's see what it's gonna say anyway.
Let's
How
see what it's
about
going to
that?
say.
Let's see what it's saying.
Let's just pull cards. She can take that interpretation of the cards and apply that to that area of her life that she feels the shift in.
There's a good reason to be optimistic. I like it. That fits the bill. There's a good reason to be optimistic. There's
So,
always Go ahead.
Lori, what is the shift that you're looking at? Like, do you feel like you're being called to one area of your life? Um, I feel like I got the Eight of Cups upright. So it's working through a little bit of inner work for you, a little bit of shadow work for you, cutting some cords before you make this next shift. Being optimistic goes with this card. This card is talking about knowing when to walk away. you
Oh,
you've completed the project. Now it's time to move on, and a project can be a person, or it can be work related, or it can be something that you physically, or maybe you're crafting ceramics and you're finishing that project. So the project to you is, what have you been working on? It's time to release and let go. It's time to move forward. It's time to be optimistic. You might need to withdraw a little bit and bring your energy in to really focus on you right now, which we all really should be doing. But sometimes we just can't. So with that, she's being pulled in too many directions. So you're going to have to clean house. You're going to have to withdraw a little bit. You're going to have to escape a little bit. You're going to have to leave some things or people. I want to actually say and people behind while you move forward, because the optimism is about you and raising this vibration and coming up and out of this instead of being pulled in 18 different directions. Look, you're preaching to the choir between the two of us, and half the people on this live right now, we all understand what that feels like. But when you can do this, now you can create something new for you. It's time for you, Lori. That's really what I feel on this. It's time for you. What do you got?
yeah. Pretty much. So I got the judgment card in reverse. Okay. So when you talk about the cards that actually has name like the Empress and judgment cards, these are major anakas, which means these are life changing situations. Not so much your day to day, but can be applied to your day to day. But it's the judgment card that's in reverse, and this is all about stunt growth, criticism, being hard on yourself. Okay. So what we want to do is, kind of step back from that a little bit, treat yourself a little bit, say some kind words to yourself. Okay. Hold on. I was trying to find her question. Give to yourself, reflect, okay, and be fully aware of what you're feeling and what you're experiencing, okay. And doing those things actually help you to continue to move forward. Okay. There's nothing worse than being stuck and feeling like you're just kind of like, blah, blah,
She said,
immobilized.
I caramba. Woo! But this is all like, again, we're almost directly in the half year mark of 2024. So we have the potential to really create and manifest some great things when it comes down to abundance, not just financially, because the eight isn't just about financial gain, it's about abundance surrounding us. But
Mhm.
it's time to just, I literally got my grandma in my ear going, buckle down. It's time to do the hard work.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I
Lori
like that.
says,
Buckle down.
I love it. Y'all are nailing it. That's what my Lori said. I know my grandma's like, literally, she's like got her hands in like a belt, which that woman was 4'11". That she is tiny. There's no belts there, but it's time to do it. Buckle down. All right,
Buckle
grandma.
down.
Y'all, I love it. Thank you so much, Lori, for tuning in. Let's go with Annette.
Oh, did I do a card for her?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if I gave her a number. We can't
Give her a
give
number.
not give
Give
Lori
Lori a
a
number.
number. We
We need
gave
to give
everybody else a number.
exactly.
Here's wait a minute. This one is oh.
Here, Lori. Uh-oh. Oops.
Well, no, because it just kind of fell out. It's 999. And this is all
Woo!
about release and balance and finances and success and different cycles. Okay. What goes around comes around type of situation. If you're experiencing some significant changes or conclusions, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? I can answer that question. Those who have been with us for quite some time, what is that saying that I say? When you remove, you make room. And that's just that. You know, this little girl, I, I, just, I just can't help it. Have several seats. Thank you.
All right. Before we go to Annette's question, Crystal Burgess would just like a card, please, of numbers. Can you give her
Oh,
a number card? Yep.
well, most definitely. Let's see what we got for you.
My lady has got you covered, Crystal. Thank you so much.
Ah! I live. You know what? It's always so cool to bring in different aspects to these type of readings as well. I love
Well,
it.
I actually have one, and Annette, I'm gonna need you to be on your A game with me on this one, and just go with me on this because I know this will work out well for you. Because I have a new
Oh,
thing over here I wanted to try out on you earlier, and then got sidetracked with the Ecamm and Facebook. I just want to
okay.
know if we all looks pretty.
Oh, okay. So Crystal, you got 333, which is about having that support. Threes are about alignments, growth. It's about creativity and joy, the community. Seeing that this number is a sign that it's time to focus inward, work
Mhm.
on your skills, and discover your talents, and use your imagination. Okay, unleash your inner artist. I think you've been trying to do some stuff that has been on a creative side. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but what is it with this card is just letting you know that you have that support that you need so far as that it's concerned, and go for it.
Love it.
Oh,
She
you
keeps
keep
seeing
seeing
this
that
number.
number?
Yeah. I didn't mean to insult your mother with my terrible English accents, by the way. She said my mom is English. Cheers. Cheers, Crystal.
I love that.
I do the pinky thing though. I have always been proper when it comes to the pinky. Um, okay, so Annette would like to know, will her nephew be able to move forward with your big book?
If her nephew would be able to move forward.
And then Annette, I need you to give me a number between. Let me tell you while she's looking at that. Between 26 and blah blah blah. I'm working on it. Hold on, Annette. 26 and 265. So just throw it in the chat. Give me a number between 26 and 265. While LaShawn reads you her book answer.
So the book of answers says follow the directions.
Follow
So
thy directions.
follow the directions.
Interesting.
Okay. Hold on.
Woo. Okay.
It was, what was the question about her nephew? Is he going to be
Being
okay or
able
something?
be able to move forward.
Oh, oh, okay. Is he
Oh,
going to be able to move? Right. Okay, right.
I got a good card.
Did you?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Marie Sullivan. Hi. I like how she says hi to Spirit Walker Nicole. Whatever. We are chopped liver, apparently, Marie. No problem there.
I love it. Um,
Whatevs.
so okay, so that's you want to go ahead with yours. I mean, I did pull mine, but let's see what you got on your end.
I got the Ace of Wands upright. I got the yes. New projects, inspiration, urge to create, willpower, desire, power, potential, beginnings, new opportunities, and growth. I have the chills, actually, Annette. Big chills right now, working in his energy. Um, it's the wands are all about action. This card is go for it. It's about moving forward, take advantage of it, hold action to his own ideas, but do something new. What do you have over here as you're laughing?
Okay, so I got two cards for Annette. And okay, because one is a yes card, one is a no card, but I can explain that. All right. And when that happens, when you're talking about, especially about situations like this, it just means that in this case, yes, he is going to be good. He's going to be able to, to move on. The he got the Three of Swords, which is all about letting go of pain, um, and having recovery and forgiveness and being optimistic. Okay, that's what the Three of Swords
I'm
in
going to
reverse
make
is
hamburgers too.
all about. Okay, but I'm just gonna read to you. I want to read this one to you, Annette, because it says you suffered a loss and you're still reeling from it. And it's that's crazy to me because if I think I know a little bit about this particular situation. Like literally my chest is hurting and it's of le- it's the left side, so it's my heart, but it's not right on my heart. It's kind of off to the side. I just feel like he's just really heartbroken, if you will. He's going to need to have the time to let go of certain things and work on healing and healing on a soul level, if you will, for him. Um, I'm trying to think of the name of that song by This Too Shall Pass. I think it's what it's called by India Irie. Have them listen to that. I used to cry every time I heard that song. It's a very healing song. It's a really good song. But he just needs to know that the things that he is going through is going to pass. There is light at the end of the tunnel for him. That right now it's about him focusing on himself and focusing on his family to be able to heal. Okay. Now, on the flip side of that, with the no card, it's about having a little bit of financial strife, if you will. And that can go hand in hand because when we are, going through things, losses, grieving, we have it's just a part of it, is in my personal opinion, is that we just go through things on a financial level. We just kind of let things just pass for a little bit, because we are in that grieving mode. So he's gonna be okay. I did pull the number card for him, and he got the 101 card. And that card is all about starting over. It's about making a difference and uh, going through personal or even spiritual development. So, in general, for this particular reading, with the following the directions, the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Empress in reverse, he's gonna be okay. But with that comes a little bit of struggle. He'll be on the struggle bus for a little while, but he's gonna get off that struggle bus. He is not the driver of that bus.
Hmm.
Okay. He is nearly just a passenger, and he's going to be able to release it and get off of that bus really soon. I promise you. Sorry.
Toot toot. But that's the Ace of Wands with the new projects, the inspiration. Somebody broke in. If you so everyone's saying hi. This is
Oh,
Bella, everyone. Bella
hey, Bella.
Bella is a misadvertised dog. She is a Chorky. So wait, here we go, Bella. Show them you. She's supposed to be a teacup Yorkie. She is 5 pounds, but that ain't a teacup Yorkie face. And she barks like a Chihuahua. And when you compare her to a Chorky, or as my middle daughter calls her, a wet chicken, Um, there you are. She is like a little wet chicken. She actually got parvo before my surgery, and we almost lost her. She had lost almost 2 pounds. Yeah, she started with a collapsed trachea and would cough and couldn't catch her breath after we got her through the parvo, which she got at the vet, by the way, but the vet will never admit that, please, because she was going in for her last vaccination and then got sick. But I digress. But so I ended up doing CBD for dogs, and it stopped the spasms in her throat. Um, she is a handful, as she is so small she can escape anywhere. And so right now she just like a nap. So you just go up there and take a nap. Um, so whew, a chihuahua. My dad is a chihuahua. We've saved his lives multiple times for thousands of dollars. But that damn dog is his best friend. So my dad couldn't get rid of that dog. Um, let's go with Jacqueline. She says, it's almost my birthday. You know who Jacqueline is. She did Reiki masterclass.
Reiki.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What will the new year hold? Ooh, that's a good one. What will the new year hold? Let me go to this deck.
So you can't see if anybody's on YouTube, right?
I can. It shows up on Ecam's chat. His wife passed away. This is from Annette. She had a heart transplant but died from liver cancer. We've been with him for a few days, and he's oh, that's heavy stuff. But he is going to be okay. He's just
Yeah.
like LaShawn said. He's in this space right now. His future is very positive, and it's time for him to work through the grief. I mean,
Yeah. That's
that's
it.
the
Work
hardest
through it.
part. Yeah.
Hmm.
Um,
But he has a good support system.
yeah.
You guys are there for him, and the travel there. I know he definitely appreciated that. So he just needs to go through the motion, and just release it. Just encourage him to get it out and feel his feelings, and just so he could start on that healing journey for him. Death is hard. It's just really hard. I can't imagine
Jacqueline,
losing
we'll
a
get to you in
spouse.
1 second. I couldn't see what number you picked on my phone, Annette. So, Annette, I want you to
She said 44, if I'm not
yep,
mistaken.
yep. So I see it now on here. So, what I want you to connect into is your divine feminine energy, number one. It's balancing that side out because you are a very strong individual. Um, water. So I know that you do a lot of traveling. You guys go to these places and hike and go out. You're very earth based, but I want you to connect more with water through the summer. It's working on cleansing. That's working on getting rid of any debris that is in your energy field that's kind of left over from past relationships and situations, if you will. Um, you are working in a space right now of love, manifestations, protection, and healing. So that makes sense of what's happening with the entire family, that you're putting this energy out to help the healing of your nephew and to hold space for him, but that affects the family in general as well. Um,
Mhm.
and for your nephew, if you can find buds of, I'm going to make a note to text this to you because you don't have to write it down right now. Um, buds of balm of Gilead, Gilead. It's a plant. It's to mend a broken heart.
Oh,
So this could be something good for the family to put in a sachet with like some rose petals with the love energy,
yep.
lavender petals or sprigs to go with the calming, soothing energy. Take him somewhere where there might be some water, if that's possible, while you guys are with him, for all of you to kind of connect and work on this kind of release part of it. But right now, you can also burn these buds as a basis for spirits and carry for protective and healing processes. Um, and maybe out there they'll have these. So there's a whole thing of what I've been working on since I've been out for 4 weeks. And it's definitely more plant based. So I wanted to try what Spirit was telling me to do today. And I feel like that really works within your energy and your family's energy. for everyone to be able to hold on to these. So I'll send you the name of that. I'll take a screenshot for you. Um, so can I say that again? Balms of Gilead, Gilead, and its gender is a feminine. The planet is Venus, so it's all about love. Its element is water, and the powers of this particular herb is love, manifestations, protection, and healing. So if we're working on mending broken hearts, whether that be relationships, grief, this is a really good herb to be using. But for me, I mean, LaShawn and I don't do anything small. So I always like to combine herbs with other herbs to amplify it and to bring more in. So it's all about
Yeah.
keeping that vibration and that loving, healing, calming space. Um, so yeah, that was
I was
pretty
gonna
cool.
say, I can always create a spray for him as well if you want to. That's gonna help him to be able to move on. Although I do think the Moonlit Herbal Harmony would be great for him, as well as the Dreamscape. Just putting that out there. The Dreamscape actually has flowers in it, so that might be helpful to have something like that as well with the things that Jamie talked about. So,
And
oh,
Marie, okay, so Annette and Marie, I got you. Um, Marie, can you DM me your phone number again? I'm just gonna take a picture of it. You don't have to put your phone number all over Facebook, but just message me your phone number. All right. So Amy Hootenvickle says LaShawn sprays are amazing. They are. They smell so good, and everything she does is with love and light and intention. Okay,
yes, thank you.
Jacqueline. I've got just a couple more in me, folks, and then my knee is starting to go like this because I've been sitting too
Oh
long.
no,
Um,
yeah,
we'll be doing another one of these soon because now I want to work on adding in a video. So like if we take all of our videos for paranormal road trip, like the
yeah,
screenshots that we do of this, like our SLS cameras and stuff, we're
right.
going to do another one of these where I can see how it'll work uploading a video so we can talk about the video and then watch the video and then yeah. So you guys don't worry.
I love that
You're all
because
our
there's
test
stuff.
subjects.
Yeah, like I love that because there are things that I'm like, if I just post this, they're not going to understand what I'm talking about, or they're not going to be able to see what I'm seeing. So that would be perfect.
I'm telling you, Ecam and I are really getting along. So give me another day or so. We're not going to know when we're going on based on our schedules, but just keep an eye out because look for the notifications popping up because we got stuff to continue working out and adding in. We don't want to go live with YouTube until we've got all of that fine tuned because you all know we look like dumbasses, which is actually pretty damn funny. And at the end of the day, I will own our dumbassness any day because we are so real and raw in the first place that I think that's why a lot of you follow us. And some of you might have left, but it's fine. Um, you can
In which
message
case, they
me,
wouldn't even
Maria.
hear this.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, you're so funny. So, Jacqueline, rapid fire birthday reading. And a one and a two. And you need to cleanse your energy before your birthday, okay? Upside down. I know you're really good at doing that, but I feel like some internal housekeeping as well as your own location needs to be in a cleansed state before your actual birth time. Um, I've got a little bit of frustration energy coming through right now, but you are really determined to kind of get into this new groove because they just showed me Stella's got a groove. Um, yeah, so that's very much like you never lost your groove, Jacqueline, but we need some new energy coming in for you. Okay. Um, fear and anger, we got to get frustration, fear, and anger out of this year. Okay. So it's about opportunity and growth. It's about being comfortable with who you are and where you're at right now. Um, and then allowing yourself the growth card. So you've got your cleansing card, the determination, being comfortable and growing. Determination's the only one that's upright. You are damn
Mm.
determined, but I want you to really focus on what are you determined about? How is that going to help you grow? Um, kind of like with D Renee earlier, I feel like I don't want to say spirit has taken a back seat for you right now. Yes, that makes sense. Perfect. But at the same time, spirit's taken a bit of a back seat, Jacqueline. Come on. I really want you to connect back into that spiritual, high vibrational self from a few years ago and allow yourself to roll with the punches as opposed to fighting. It's like they're showing me you being salmon swimming upstream. And so you get only so far and then you come back over here and you only get so far. But if we became smarter, we would flip around and swim downstream, right? We would have that flow. We would be going in that cleansing, flowing energy and not be frustrated. So that's what I have for you coming up on this birthday. Why are you barking at me? Literally, there's nothing that she's looking at that I can see. Always interesting to have a dog in here when I start doing this stuff because she's staring at the back of my head, barking at me. Look, there she is. Wait, hold on. There she is. I don't know. All right, Belle.
I
You,
see her.
Jacqueline, Bella's telling you, get your shit together. No, I'm just kidding, Jacqueline. We love you. You guys, I've
Get you
known her for quite some
together.
time. What do you have for Jacqueline with this new birthday?
You know what though? It's kind of crazy because, well, okay. You know what? Let me do. I want to do the book first because these cards.
Uh,
Girl.
we got puppies and babies in our views today, LaShawn. Puppies and babies. Can't do any better
This
than that.
kid, I don't know what her issue is today. The book says don't overdo it. But the cards that I pulled, so I did a number card and I did a tarot, which is the Three of Cups in reverse. And this, your your number is 1717. Okay, so the 1717 is it's drama alert. Okay, that you need to take a few breaths in. To breathe and focus inward, you need to take time to think things over and to consider all of your options. Okay, you must rely solely on yourself at this time, meaning once again look within yourself. I think that kind of goes into, well, Jamie, you said something about her and the spiritual aspect. Was that taking a backseat? Okay, got it. But you might not believe it, but you're healing, heading in the right direction. And you know what, since I freaking said healing, I'm just going to leave it with that as well as the healing part. So whatever it is that you're going through, the healing aspect, you're going to be healing through this year, through your birthday, so forth. The Three of Cups is all about you want
This is coming. That's so much to
speak.
speak.
I
I
get it.
get it.
Okay, do you
Okay, do
hear
you hear
something?
something?
My air conditioning.
Okay,
Okay,
it just
it
got
just got
really
really
loud.
loud.
That's
That's
why.
why.
I took the headset off. Remember, I said towards the end I want to take the headset off. So what I need to know from you guys is, do you hear any echoing? If you were with us 2 nights ago, you know what I'm talking about. I tried again. You're all our test subjects through this process as well. So we're taking our headsets off to make sure that I got the echoing under control. I can hear the echoing now with you.
You can
You
hear
can
it.
hear it.
Uh huh.
Okay, so
Okay,
then
so
the
then the
headphones must
headphones
stay
must stay
on.
on.
So if
So
I
if I
reconnected the
reconnected the
headphones,
headphones,
That's why we're testing it out. That's why you guys are good sports. We love it. We're going to be doing this again this week sometime. Either this week or this weekend, you guys. So if we didn't get to your reading today, you are echoing. Okay, now, LaShawn, you plug back in?
I plug
I
back
plug
in.
back
So
in.
am
So
I
am I
echoing
echoing
now
now
too?
too?
Yeah, let us know. Do you hear echoing still now that LaShawn plugged back in? Because
Hey,
Hey, you.
I got
I got
something
something
I want to
I
talk
want to talk
about real
about real
quick.
quick.
echoing. Okay, I'm going to put my headset back on. Thank you guys for giving us the feedback because that means that I have
So,
not
So,
completely resolved this problem.
so
so
I'm
I'm
echoing
echoing
even with my
even with my
headphones
headphones
on
on
Because I'm not on my headphones.
because you're
because
not
you're not
on your
on your
headphones.
headphones.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Um,
Not from Jamie, but LaShawn, yes. Okay,
Okay,
I'm always
so
echoing. It's
I'm on
weird.
my headphones now. Is LaShawn echoing?
But then
Could
that
could
would mean I would have been echoing the whole time if
no,
with your
not
headphones
necessarily.
on.
No,
Really?
it's still so. Has LaShawn been echoing this whole time, and you guys have just been polite by not saying anything to us?
Is that a yes? What's what?
Yeah. So
I
you
was
could.
echoing the whole time.
They're just being polite. Not now. No, not no. No. Blah. All good now. It's me. So it's the I have to be on a headphone with you so that we don't echo,
Got you.
which is fine because
Okay.
I really think that this could be a new sexy look if I was on SNL and I wanted to do some sort of thing where, what was her name, where she was a cheerleader and she did this and then she go, that's the look I'm going for right now with my hair. You guys know.
Is it
Uh,
the sunshine? Something with a sunshine or something?
what was her name that was on
Tina
SNL?
Fey did the thingy of it, right?
It wasn't
Like
Tina
the
Fey.
parody
It
of
was
it.
the other one. So it was Will Smith. Will Smith. Oh my jeez. Um, Will Ferrell. They were cheerleaders, and then that other person. Oh my god, I just totally forgot her name. And so she'd be like this, and then she'd like do something, and then she'd go. Oh my god, I'm dating myself. Come on, all of you should know what I'm talking about. I'm
But
just
what did she smell her armpits for? I'm just curious.
because she. It was just a funny bit that she did in that skit.
Okay, well, that's, I'm enjoying that part of it because I smell my armpits all the time. I do this all the time. You got to check yourself every now and again. I'm just saying, right? Am I the only one to do that? Those are facts. Right?
Oh,
You
Molly
don't do
Shannon.
that?
Thank you, Molly Shannon. Thank you, Marie.
You don't do that?
I don't.
Okay.
I mean, there might be a time where I go. Right now, it
No.
smells fresh like deodorant.
And I can honestly say I forgot to put deodorant on today, so
You have
okay.
an
So
excuse. You
I do
have an
have excuse.
excuse. You really do. What you
So
got
can we
there?
talk about this? Okay, you
Yeah.
guys. Listen, we need your help, okay? So I got this little game here. It's called Tapple, Tapple. If you're on TikTok, you have seen it everywhere. Everybody's playing it. But I wanted to do a different edition because they give you cards, but I would like to do a paranormal edition or spiritual edition of this. So we need your helps. You guys put in the go to Paranormal Road Trip on Facebook, put it in the comments of topics that you would like for us to do, okay, that we could talk about. So for instance, if the topic is pizza toppings, this is a timer. We would hit the timer. Jamie would say pepperoni. She hits the P. Okay, then I would go onion. I would hit the O. So I need you guys to do something. So something, for instance, like um, paranormal restaurants that are haunted. So then me and Jamie would have to come up with restaurants that we know that are haunted. Okay, or
Hmm.
hotels that are haunted. Or spiritual stuff. Name all the Claires. Okay, how many can we get at? Well, we would have to take the Claire out of it. We could say the Claires, but like Claire audience, it would be A, Claire audience. Then we would hit, I don't know where the A is, hit A, or
So
something
I'm
like.
gonna have to learn how to spell. Is that what you're saying to me?
No, 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 because you're only
Okay,
going to
good.
hit the first letter of the
Okay,
word,
good.
first
Woo!
word.
I
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah,
worried.
yeah.
I was, but because I was more of the math and science guru. If you look at my grammar and spelling, it's not good, guys. It's just not. It's fine. But if I just have to hit a first letter, I'm game on. Let's
Yep.
go.
First letter, let's see, test our knowledge. Let's see what we could come up with. I think it'd be really fun. We could do Facebook Live on this or YouTube Live, whatever. And let's have a little fun with it and see what we know. And then maybe there's a situation or a subject that we could talk about at that point too. That it's just like, well, wait a minute, let's pause the game. Let's talk about that. I don't know.
Well, you see, now answer Crystal's question about the moon ceremony group. I used to
What
do release and intentions workshops for years, every month religiously. Once I can stand on my knee, I would like to bring something back to the San Diego area in regards to that. I know you've asked that question a couple times, Crystal, so just stay tuned. And Diane, if you have a way that we can get into the Lizzie Borden house and somewhere to stay, we are all about like we're manifesting trips to places like that.
Yeah, we really are. It's pretty cool. We're getting some connections and another way to be able to get into some places that are bigger, maybe like asylums, big theaters, things along that note. And we, if we could take you guys with us, we'll let you guys know. If not, then we may just have to go tell you guys about it, do some lives while we're there, whatever the case may be. But this is our year to really dive into the paranormal, go to a lot of different places, and yeah, put your suggestions out there. Let's do it.
Oh, totally. I forgot about that. She's going to ask her daughter. She lives in Fall River. Yes, that's right. I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner.
So Mass is Massachusetts, right?
Hmm.
Okay. So, okay. Yeah, let's do it. I mean,
She lives
Massachusetts.
in that. Oh, yeah. Oh, and we've got some people in different states that actually, when we can get out to those states, because we knew I needed at least one knee done quickly, and who knows how long it'll take for the other one. They're looking at organizing group readings for us so that when we get there, that we can, this is all on our dime, if you will.
Right.
And so it's like, I just love the fact that we've got so many cool people around everywhere that are willing to either find places for us to stay, hold group readings, because that's really our travel money, and our food money is coming from those things as well.
Right.
So we like to make like a whole event trip out of it, if you will. It would be much appreciated, my Diane Bomba. Um, and Diane, you can sign up for these classes. You'll get emailed the Zoom link. So if you haven't signed up for the 4 week sessions, sign up, because you're going to get the Zoom link as well. Yeah, including the question and answer last 15 minutes of that. We actually had quite a few people sign up for our 4 week class tonight as well. I'm excited for that. We're close to
Yay.
30. We're close to 30 people signed up at this point.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm excited. I already got my first week done.
I thought I'd give it to you quicker than 24 hours or, 3 days,
I, I
or
really appreciate that.
2 hours.
Thank
So
you.
I'm
Thank
really working on it here, working on it. I've got a lot of extra time of sitting, so I'm getting a lot more done than I normally do. Okay, you guys, what I want to do now is I'm going to play our little outro video. So LaShawn, watch it. We're going to close off this section. Stay tuned. We are coming back this week with more cool videos, and just, we want your feedback on things that we're doing. I'll look at some different backgrounds. As well. And then I know, Lori, I saw that. I love it. Yay! And we'll do some more readings as well, just as like a thank you for hanging out with us and giving us the feedback and supporting us. And go like, and well, we're gonna do the Facebook page. Go over to YouTube and like uh Paranormal Road Trip, Paranormal Road Dash Trip on YouTube, because when we do our shows, it's going to be on there, and then it'll be on our Facebook page over there as well. But the more that we can drive Paranormal Road Trip on YouTube, the better for all of us. So we appreciate you guys. So don't exit out until after my closing video is done, because I want to see how that works. And then if you have any feedback based on sound, we got that. We know I have to have my headset on. Fonts, if you don't like this background, you're not going to hurt my feelings, because I'm literally playing with the size of our screens. If we think that these squares for us are good size-wise, great. If you think it should be bigger, just message us. We're
I
open to
love the
all
size
feedback.
of the screen. I love the space that our heads are in.
I think that it's much bigger than it was before, because before I felt like we were teeny tiny people in these holes. So, yeah,
In this hole.
in these holes. So it's going to go and mute now us, because it's going to play this video. So thank you guys
Okay.
so much. We will see you again this week at some point. And yeah, look at LaShawn. Peace. That's
Peace
what she
out.
says. Peace out.